Okay, so now we've come from Banks Mine over to a little old jet mine, which is just a bit further over the hill. And this is, what's this one called? Hunt the Scar Mine. So this is located a little bit down the old bridle path from the steel hut that's up in the woods, if you know this area at all. But it's around the Ayton Banks Mines, and then you sort of continue over towards the forest. Once you hit the main path, you just follow the path down, it's on the left hand side. But this is been converted at some point in the past to like a water handling place, so there's a pipe running up the centre of the passage. It probably ends up down, I wouldn't even be surprised if it ends up down that hut that's over in the forest there, a bit further over the other side, but I don't know exactly quite what it does, other than there's a series of weirs and things inside. But I'm not looking quite so happy because it's full of spiders, and I hate spiders. It's the one thing that I really don't like. But we went down this years ago, probably, well it was when I first got a camera, so that was I don't know, 20 odd years ago. It's like a long time ago now, and we did a video in here going down, but it was at 320 by 240, so you know how cameras were back then, they weren't very good, were they? So here you go, I suppose. We'll go and see what we see. It's a bit small in here. So the gates were open, they're just in the same state as they were before, and you can see a rather large spider there. When I'm looking down the passage, I can see really big spiders everywhere. In fact, I almost don't want to go in, to be honest, but I think if we just keep really low... Oh god, there's another spider there. If we keep really low, it's them horrible ones, they're really big, sort of back on them. That's why I'm sort of pausing, because I really don't like them spiders at all. So I think I'm just going to crawl as low as I can onto the floor, and hopefully they'll keep off us. As you can tell, I'm not looking forward to this one at all. But Gary, you can't go down like a pipe pig, can you? And just scrape them all out for us. Gary says, alright, sure, I'm going to do that for you. Right, let's clear out some of the webs. And I'll keep the camera going. Let's just keep it low because I don't want to touch the walls at all. Bloody hell's fire. This is an absolute nest. Oh, just make sure you had some. So I'm crawling along here. My god, they're on the floor. Okay, just gonna have to go down like this. This is not what I want to be doing. So if we look, little hole where somebody's been drilling, there's a T-piece in the pipe. I'm going to keep going. I must apologise about the swearing, but oh god. Right, I'll just move over here so Gary can come out and I'll show you what we've got. Yeah, I must apologise about the swearing there going through there, but I really don't like spiders. I hope it's not clinging onto my coat. The worst thing is, you've got to go back through it again to get back out. So if I show you what's here, it was converted for water handling at some point in the past. So you can see through the tunnel, we keep our feet out of the water because we don't want to, it's obviously not working anymore, but we don't want to contaminate anything if it were. And it's just a series of leads or weirs, so all the muck gets dropped in the bottoms of the chambers. You can see it's still got the timber doors on, so you can control the flow a bit better. There's spiders down here and here as well, and there's also a dead mouse floating in this one. And then up in the woods, up above us, there's a modern trapdoor, just to make access for the workmen and what have you easier, which you can see extends up there. So they're putting these steel stairs, steel ladders, to presumably service this. They actually don't look in bad condition. I'm going to climb up a few and just see. I'll have to be careful in case one of the rungs goes. So I'm just going to grab on. Yeah, so we can see up there, there's the trapdoor up in the woods, which is closed. The ladders are getting in a gradually worse state as you go up, and it goes into steel levels. And what's interesting, apart from, my God, all the spiders in here, is look at all the chisel marks there where they've hewn it all out. Very clear to see. I'm still complaining about spiders because this place is absolutely full. And the sooner we get out of here the better. You have to get out of here and burn all my clothes and everything. Because I did think there was a spider stuck to me somewhere. So if we just look around, I don't know what this mine, I know it's originally a jet mine, so I don't know quite where we are compared to the workings in here. I presume we're just touching the outsides of it, but jet mines aren't that big, are they, over here, so things are getting a bit crystallised again. If I put the camera to the wall, if you can see, the wall's covered in little pointed crystals, especially over there, look, almost like shards of glass. And generally it's quite dry really. It's not that clear where the water's coming from to feed it. You see there's a concrete step there, we're going to have to step in the water here to work our way across. I'm sure originally somebody's tipped it upside down. This is 2 planks of wood with a leg in the middle, which for reasons not themselves, somebody's smashed up. We go onto this concrete step. I'm not sure whether it's treated with something or why it's white. And you can see it continues up into the old workings there, so excuse me, we'll have a look. It is collapsing a little bit, so it is in a worse state than what it used to be. Now this is very muddy. Very, very muddy in fact. And the spider's webs appear. So there's a little junction there going off to the left, another one going off to the right, and then straight ahead, I believe, it's been a while, but I believe this needs to, I can't actually get up here. Right, so this is pretty much the end of it. It goes down to a copse there, and I think that's where the hole is in the woods. You know, there's another hole. Whew. Yeah, it's not so good in here. Yeah, there's another hole down there. I might just slide down to have a quick look down. I'll turn around first, I think. If I can turn around. She's all a bit tight in here. What do you think? Should we go through and see? Because I'm actually going downhill here, I'm going to go through feet first. Won't be a minute, Gary. Just gotta be careful. Well, that wasn't very exciting. So we've come through, and all there is that. So funnily enough, I'm actually getting air here. Yes, through this hole. Not a very big hole. I can't hear anything. I can't hear the noise from the woods or anything outside. It's all a bit slippy in here, so climb back out of that. See bits of the ceiling there's falling, so we shall work our way back. And again, cannot feel your heartbeat in these places. Just feel like your blood pumping. Can I stand up here? Oh dear, hey. I'll sort of stand up. So that's pretty much it. That's all there is to Hunt the Scar jet mine. There's not a lot to it. Here you know the view of where we've been. So, oh god, hang on. Some stuff falling down the camera there. So you can see that's where we went through here. And the other passages don't go anywhere. And this is like helter-skelter down to the bottom. You see the walls, I'm not certainly not going to pull them. They're actually made of quite soft mud, look, and the cracks. What the devil's that there? Yeah, it's a bit. It's all getting a bit tight in here. And it just seems a shame that comes through all them spiders. And we can't really get very far. But at least people now know what's in here, because it's always interesting to go over things in. And you see the trapdoor up in the woods there, to wonder where it is down underneath. So now we know. See all the crystals. It's a bit muddy, as you can tell. Look at the state of my trousers. That's my best ones from last night as well. So now once we get to here, it's like don't touch anything, because the spiders again. Also what's interesting is they've lined the top of this wall here with like a timber walkway, if you want to call it that. I don't know what you'd call it really. So you can see it goes from there. All I can assume is that when it rains it must really come down there and fill all this up with water, or through, you know, just filtering through the rocks and stuff. But it seems the smallest chamber to have all of these weirs and things inside. I'm not sure quite why. Spiders' webs. Oh god, I hate spiders. Now I'm going to try and get out that entrance again. Going through that horrible spider-infested passage. There's a glass bottle there. I don't know how old it is. Have a look down. Just there in the bottom of one of the weirs, look. I'm actually starting to get too hot, so I've got a bit of a headache. But the irony is not too bad. Little chambers up there, look. So that is quite an experience for the people that service this place. If it's still serviced now, looking at it, it isn't, because you wouldn't have that big pile of rocks there blocking it. So when they came down here on the rod to look after it, it's strange how they seem to have painted around with some sort of white treatment. So the walls have all got the same white, well, you want to call it paint, it probably isn't, going round. It's probably some sort of sealant. So, see Gary making his way down there, look, to the entrance. And follow. The only good thing now is any spiders that can hear something rumbling. So there's cars and costs outside. This is horrible for me, this. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to just walk. Oh, get out of there. Gary, did you enjoy that?
Not really.
No, that was horrible. Horrible, horrible spider's nest. But at least now you know what's in. It's at Hunter's Scar, near Great Ayton's Monument, or whatever you call it, Captain Cook's Monument. Explored right the way through, which isn't a lot. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll put up my YouTube channel, and if you like it, if you can give us a thumbs up, or if you hate it, give us a thumbs down, and please consider subscribing because it keeps us going. So this is the top of the trapdoors up in the woods that we were just underneath. Interestingly, they're not locked or anything. They probably should be really, but just for anybody that's interested, it is fenced off and there is a warning saying mine shaft and stuff. It's in the corner. But if you've seen this in the woods and you wonder what was underneath, then that's what it is.